Perhaps the most talked about issue during this year's sessions at Offshore Europe were the changes to the UK tax code governing the offshore oil industry. While their final impact is uncertain, most experts agree that it will not be good.
I think that if you caught Dan Alexander and George Osborne in a quiet moment, they would probably tell you that they admit to it being a kind of own goal. I think it was ill-conceived in as much as it sought to tax windfall profits, and of course didn't think about taxing companies that are leveraged to natural gas, didn't think about the effect it would have on PRT paying companies, etc. And so it was just a poorly thought through bit of legislation. And I think the effect of that has been to mute the potential developments that's been taking place in the North Sea.
Operators confirmed Welsh's analysis, but hoped there was still time to revise the changes.
Well, since the budget, there's been an ongoing process of engagement with the government led by UK Oil and Gas, and there have been some very detailed discussions, some proposals put forward about where the government needs to improve the tax regime, particularly in the area of field allowances to allow small fields and HPHT fields to be developed moving forward. So I do think that the government is listening. It's regrettable the action they took, but we will have to see whether we can not in the future come towards a more aligned and, as I say, a model where there is a lot more consultation before there is any change, and quite frankly, preferably where there is stability going forward.
Fergus Ewing was optimistic that his administration's concerns would be heard.
Alex Salmond, our First Minister, has made recommendations about how the proposals from the Westminster government should be ameliorated to encourage and not inhibit the development of fields, especially marginal fields. And the First Minister has announced a new proposal, which is that before Westminster tax again, they should consult formally with the industry as a matter of law, and that should be a formal, ongoing process. I think if that proposal is agreed to by the UK, and I hope it will be, that will go a long way to mend bridges, to undo some of the damage that has been caused in boardrooms